RHOA alum Marlo Hampton dragged for saying Porsha Williams married Simon Guobadia for his money. The Real Housewives of Atlanta fans had a lot to say when news hit about Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia's divorce after 1 year of marriage. However, Marlo Hampton is getting dragged online for commenting on their relationship. Marlo knew Simon long before he met Porsha, when he was still with his second wife. He's been married 4 times so far. During a recent podcast, she claimed that Porsha only married the African businessman for his money, and not because she was attracted to him. That didn't sit well with people who argued that Marlo had no room to judge since she dated plenty of rich men. RHOA fans also threw major shade at the Atlanta fashionista, noting that at least Porsha was able to snag a ring. Marlo Hampton says Porsha Williams married Simon Guobadia for his money. Marlo has a new podcast, The Real Close Friends, with former castmate turned bestie Sonia Richards-Ross. The outspoken duo is causing a stir online after a snippet from their podcast was posted on Instagram. In the clip, Marlo exclaimed, "One thing I'm going to say, and this is just me, and y'all can kill me 'cause y'all love Porsha. This is the truth. Y'all know Porsha married that man for his money. If he was driving a bus, would Porsha have married that man? No," continued the RHOA alum. She also chided Simon for his part, hinting that he should have known what was up, adding, "You know Porsha married you for your money." This is not the first time Marlo has thrown shade at Porsha's marriage to Simon, but this time RHOA fans are not letting her get away with it. RHOA fans drag Marlo on social media. The social media post garnered many comments from RHOA fans, calling out Marlo's hypocrisy. "So she did what you do, but got a ring and the money. Ok," exclaimed one commenter. "Marlo, the only difference is they want to wife her up. They just pay you for your time and services," wrote someone else. "Marlo, are you pot or the kettle? Sounds like you should be taking notes," another Instagram user responded. Someone exclaimed, "Marlo, didn't you get with the alleged billionaire for his money? Oh, walk. And he married Porsha because of her celebrity and looks. Even exchange." Next. Another added, "Marlo, please. Your whole come-up was funded by a man. Clearly, the well has ran dry, so you have to talk about Porsha to get some traction on your little podcast." Marlo Hampton may no longer hold a peach, but that hasn't stopped her from throwing some serious shade. During a recent appearance on a popular podcast, the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum raised eyebrows when she claimed that Porsha Williams' marriage to Simon Guobadia was all about securing the bag. Marlo's remarks sent shockwaves through the Bravo fandom, reigniting old feuds and sparking fresh debates. However, what Marlo didn't anticipate was Porsha's fiery clapback and the overwhelming backlash from fans who weren't here for the perceived bitterness. Marlo's take. Porsha saw dollar signs. Marlo, known for her unfiltered tongue and extravagant lifestyle, didn't mince words. "Let's be real," she said, sipping a mimosa during the interview. "Porsha's no fool. Simon's got deep pockets and she knew exactly what she was doing. Love? Maybe. But money? Absolutely. You don't marry a man like Simon without considering the financial perks. Period." The host tried to steer the conversation to lighter topics, but Marlo doubled down, adding, "I've been around these Atlanta streets long enough to recognize a strategic move when I see one. And Porsha's good at playing chess, honey." Her comments quickly went viral, with social media lighting up with opinions ranging from support for Marlo's honesty to accusations of jealousy. Many fans felt Marlo was stepping out of line, especially given her own controversial history with wealth and relationships. Porsha fires back, "Stay out of my pockets." Porsha, who's been basking in marital bliss with Simon, wasted no time addressing Marlo's remarks. In a now iconic Instagram live session, Porsha didn't hold back, delivering a masterclass in shade. "First of all, let me just say this," Porsha began, her voice dripping with sass. "If you're going to talk about my life, at least get the facts straight. I married Simon because I love him. Period. His money? That's just a bonus, baby." Porsha leaned closer to the camera, her diamond ring sparkling under the light. And another thing, Marlo, sweetie, worry about your own situation before coming for mine. I don't have time for your broke energy. The live session, which racked up millions of views within hours, ended with Porsha raising a glass of champagne and signing off with a cheeky cheers to love and real success. Fans weigh in. Jealous much? As expected, fans had plenty to say about the drama. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram were flooded with memes, hot takes, and fiery defenses of both women. Marlo needs to stop projecting, one fan tweeted. She's mad because Porsha got the man, the money, and the love. Stay pressed, sis. Another wrote, Porsha isn't perfect, but Marlo calling her out is just giving bitter vibes. Let the girl live her life. However, not everyone sided with Porsha. A few fans speculated that Marlo might have a point, with one commenter writing, let's not pretend Simon's wealth isn't a factor. But if they're happy, who cares? Still, the overwhelming consensus was that Marlo had overstepped, with many accusing her of using Porsha's name for clout. Bravo stars joined the fray. It wasn't long before other ROA alumni weighed in. Kenya Moore, never one to miss an opportunity to shade Porsha, posted a cryptic tweet. Some people will do anything for a storyline or a bank account. #FactsAreFacts. Meanwhile, Cynthia Bailey took a more diplomatic approach, saying in an interview, I think Marlo and Porsha both have strong personalities, and sometimes that leads to clashes. But at the end of the day, love is love. If Porsha's happy, that's all that matters. Even Nia Leakes, the OG queen of shade, chimed in during a live Q&A with fans. Child, Marlo needs to focus on her own blessings instead of worrying about Porsha's. That's all I'm gonna say. Porsha and Simon. A closer look. Despite the drama, Porsha and Simon seem unfazed. The couple recently celebrated their first anniversary with a lavish trip to the Maldives, sharing stunning photos and heartfelt captions on social media. In one post, Simon wrote, Every day with you is a blessing, my love. Here's to forever. Porsha also shared a series of clips from their getaway, including a romantic dinner on the beach and a private yacht tour. When they hate, we elevate, she captioned one video, clearly referencing the ongoing drama. The couple's supporters have been quick to point out that their relationship appears genuine, with Simon frequently praising Porsha's intelligence, kindness, and devotion to her family. Marlo faces backlash. As for Marlo, the fallout has been intense. Critics have accused her of being jealous and bitter, pointing out that her own relationships have often been shrouded in mystery. Some fans even called for her to issue an apology to Porsha, though Marlo has remained unapologetic. In a follow-up interview, Marlo attempted to clarify her comments, but only added fuel to the fire. I'm just speaking my truth, she said. If people can't handle that, that's on them. I've always been real, and I'm not about to change now. What's next for Marlo and Porsha? The drama between Marlo and Porsha has reignited interest in ROA and its alumni, with many fans calling for a special reunion to hash out the tension. While it's unclear whether either woman would be open to sitting down together, one thing is certain. The feud has solidified their places in the Bravo Hall of Fame. For now, Porsha seems content to focus on her family and career, while Marlo continues to court controversy with her outspoken nature. Whether they'll ever bury the hatchet remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. This is one RHOA feud fans won't forget anytime soon.